You chant?
Let's get it.
Hey, 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 hear ye, haters in session. You are now rocking with the most luxurious haters you have ever seen in your life. And as usual, we're going to start with the introductions. My brother Reem going to lead us off.
It's your boy Reemaveli, a.k.a. Shady McGrady, a.k.a. Luke Shit Walk Out.
Shit talker.
Luke Shit Talker.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I had a long night.
Come on, man.
Luke Shit Talker, I'm here. It's a pleasure to hate you. Let's get it.
Yo, it's your boy Palm, a.k.a. Crown Prince of Fuck You.
You know it's Smith, a.k.a. Try Me Curvin. You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
It's your boy elcoltonshow did it for the bilinguals, aka Gary Hayton. We out in the building. We just trying to show y'all some hate. But I mean, we not gonna start off with some hate. We actually gonna start off with some love. Get this love out the motherfucking way.
Yeah.
So we can get back to the hating.
Well, we hate love, so I guess it's still hating.
Yeah, technically.
You feel what I'm saying? Technically.
Yeah, we technically still hating right now.
Yeah.
This is aggressive hate. Well, passive hate.
Passive aggressive hate.
Passive aggressive hate.
I like it.
Let's get it.
All right, so boom, we was at Trapping last night, right?
For the 9-9.
Yo, so shout out to Kim Chanel and Janae Brown.
Yep. Shout out
Audio Mac.
Audio Mac.
Shout out all the DJs.
Audio Mac hit us with the good big lighters last
Yo,
night.
the great big lights. Shout out Audio
I took
Mac.
like 5 of them joints home.
I got 3.
Yeah,
I got 1.
Good lighters. Good lighters.
He was slacking. They're really good lighters.
Word. Yo, but shout out to Miss Milan, man. She was really rocking.
Great DJ.
She was really rocking
She had
out.
the amazing energy.
Great
with
sets.
that pink camo on. Let's go. What else?
Come on, man.
What else?
I like Milan
What
because
else?
even when she's not even DJing, she carries the energy.
She got energy.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
she got
let's,
energy.
let's get off the lawn before I get
Facts.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's move on.
Let's talk about party was amazing.
Legend.
Man. Shout out to Mouse. Shout out to Julius.
Oh yeah, Mouse and
They had
Julius.
this shit rocking. This nigga
Rocking.
Mouse
They
looked like
definitely
he
holding
actually
it
took
down.
a shower.
Yo,
Mouse was clean.
Mouse was actually clean.
Shout out
Mouse
to
got
shout
that.
out to
I could buy new shirts money.
Shout out to BET,
We got
man.
it.
He got the BET money.
I appreciate y'all
For real.
for helping my man take a couple daily
Yo,
showers.
for real.
bro.
That shit from
That
the
man,
heart.
That's
that
from
man
the
hear
heart,
me
bro.
fresh.
That's from the
That
heart.
man like come
Yo,
through. He
heart.
need new clothes.
You seen his pictures in high def, bro?
Yo,
Yo,
man,
high
that's-
def. That nigga got 4K pictures.
4K
Listen,
pictures, bro.
4K
we are appreciative of y'all for helping our friends.
Keep giving my man that BET.
Yo,
Please.
yo,
Keep giving him
please.
the opportunity.
Mouse Jones, man.
Word
Salute.
to mother though.
Shout out Julius.
Shout
He
out-
always
Yeah,
wildin'.
Julius
all
always
time.
do.
Julius is the fucking
Every
greatest of all
energy.
time.
All
Julius,
energy.
man.
The greatest energy.
Y'all better be watching Dead White People too.
Please watch that.
That shit.
Please.
That's just
Next-
fucking amazing.
Next to this, that's some of the best content on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm about to, before you continue, I'm gonna just shout us out right now because we just did a Colton Show episode. Y'all gonna see it soon. It's like actually all of us.
Yeah.
So it's like the Haters Ball Show, Colton Show, the
It's
Haters
lit.
Ball Show.
Very
Five.
great episode.
And it's a very great episode. It's coming out soon. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all continue. Go ahead.
Just Blaze.
Yo, come on, man.
A fucking
So
legend.
we had trash. We had a trash DJ last night.
I don't even remember his name.
And his I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it was like a setup for failure.
Yeah.
It's like Jordan just did his free throw line dunk, got a 50, and then this nigga came out and did a regular tomahawk.
Oh, y'all talking about at Lustfest?
I'm talking about Lustfest.
Y'all talking about at Lustfest?
Oh, that was
I wasn't
same thing,
here.
same analogy, same
I wasn't
analogy,
here.
same analogy.
I wasn't
Actually,
here.
he came
I
out and
missed
did a regular
Lustfest,
tomahawk
but I
and growled a little
definitely
bit.
did hear.
Yeah.
Definitely did hear that
I
there
wasn't
was
there.
a very trash set played by
Bad
a
set.
legend.
Right.
Bad
And
set.
you know what's crazy? The narrative just switched somehow. Like when I heard like Joe Budden and Rory and them talking about. By the way, Rory, this is love. Like Rory's family,
Yeah,
Joe
facts.
Budden's family. This is. But you know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes when we had these conversations and you run with the narratives. Right. That's usually the narrative. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. It's a common mistake to say like, oh, usually people are coming at the old heads because we saying y'all in the way,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. They are in the way,
But they are
telling
in the way.
truth.
Let's be honest.
But in this case, you know what I'm saying? We was just saying, son had a whack set. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, yo, y'all booked him. Like, no, we didn't book him. Like,
I think it's a lot for us to say.
like why would the person that booked like that through the party get on there? Like, Flex was trash.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they would
it's
never
their
do that.
party. They would
It's
never do
literally
some
their
shit
party.
like that. So why would they do some shit like that? Like, so that happens. You feel me? Like
I
niggas.
wasn't there either, but I feel like for you to pay something, for you to put bread up, and you get your product back, and you're not satisfied with it, you're allowed to speak on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are, but people don't want you to.
Even if it was, it would be warranted. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because people ran with narratives like we was looking for him to break records. It's like, no. But son had a trash set, bro.
Y'all want to hear my favorite narrative? Hold on, before y'all can tell you. Okay, got it.
Do you think that it was an extra incentive there because it was flex? Like, do you think that it might have been like an extra push, like, oh yeah, it's from flex, even though his set was trash? But do you think that they like, oh, I'm going hard now because it's flex? Like,
no, here's the thing. Yeah. I was there, right?
Right.
It wasn't like people knew Flex was on that set. You get what I'm saying? It was just a bad set.
No intro, no nothing.
I don't think he might have, or the crowd wasn't paying attention, but the crowd was completely out of it, and we was looking at each other like, who the fuck is that playing this set, my nigga? Like, who the fuck is it? Nobody knew. You get what I'm saying? So then I guess he started talking. Niggas like, that's Flex. Like, who the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on?
And I also think that niggas gotta realize that this is New York. Like, if shit is trash, niggas
is gonna say that. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna say you
like,
got.
I feel
if Flex was my man, I'd be like, yo, Flex, that set was doodle, bro. Like, real rap. Like,
because there was also narrative.
Yeah.
There's also a narrative that you shouldn't book legends or radio DJs or pretty much not party DJs to play at a party. We went to Trapping yesterday.
Right.
Just Blaze.
Not a party.
It's not a party DJ.
But he had that shit
rocking.
The only thing I will say is if you're a DJ, you're a DJ. It doesn't matter what setting you're in.
We all know what a DJ is. So if you can't rock a party, then you're not a DJ. You get what I'm saying? This is where the DJ started. If you can't rock a party, how do you call yourself a DJ?
If you're gonna give us a half-ass DJ based off of your name, and which I would totally understand that. Like, I'm a legend, I could do whatever, and people are just gonna be with it. You can't be tight if you give that half-ass product and then people give you back that same energy that you gave them. Right. And that's how I feel about like that situation. But you want to hear my favorite narrative? That while the whole thing was going on and the nephew came out, that they had somebody that sounded like him.
Why would somebody go that far to say
they brought a celebrity impersonator?
All right, let's say that is the narrative.
Yeah.
Flex is playing a trash set. Right? Flex is playing the trash set.
Yeah.
I say Colton. Flex is playing a terrible set.
Get on the mic.
Say, yo, pretend you're Flex after the set. We're gonna fucking argue. All right, cool.
Hold on now, nephew.
Fucking idea.
Was it me? Hold on now, nephew.
Who can do a good Flex impression on the spot like
that fast?
Like, who has a man's that could do a Flex impression with them? Like, who has that with them? Like, what?
For the record, I wasn't there, so
we knew that Colton, so
I couldn't have done it. I wasn't there, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so like we was there. We didn't know what was going on. You get what I'm saying? So Mouse is talking his shit. We just agreeing with him. Then somebody jumps on the mic. We like, who the fuck is that? And he's like, calm down. They talking back and shit like that. And they going back and forth. We like, oh shit, that's Flex talking back to Mouse.
But here's the thing. Flex is responding on Twitter. These guys are responding on Twitter.
Right.
So the whole narrative, again, to say that it was a fake Flex or whatever the case may be, that's voided because he's responding.
Well, of course it was voided, but it was like one of those things that somebody on the side, like, you know how people are.
You know how,
like,
everybody
they got to make something up because they trying to save their skin. One thing I will say is that on this side, we care about connections, but like if we don't care about connections that much to lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Real
like,
shit.
And
like,
there's people that care about connections so much that they will lie for people.
Right.
They will make something up
right.
to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And if we're going to keep it objective as possible, like, we can't do that, bro. Like, we can't do that.
Yeah,
we can be like, that's a lie. Why would he? He's defending himself. We not saying he's wrong for defending himself. We just saying that they got him out of there. That's pretty much it.
That's all we saying. But at the end of the day, everybody talking like, oh, that was corny, da da da. But you heard the crowd agreeing. Yeah, everybody in the party was agreeing.
Hey, man, keep it 100.
So what are we talking about?
Last time Flex did something fucking remotely cool on the radio was playing Otis, and that was like when.
Look how him and Jay-Z's relationship is now.
He dropped the Pusha diss.
He did drop the Pusha diss.
We gotta give him credit for that.
I heard that shit on the internet, man.
I heard it on Flex.
I've heard it on Flex. He played it a million times.
I heard it live on
I
Flex.
give him that credit.
The couple times that I did listen in on Hot 97 was for Flex. I'm gonna give him his credit there. You get what
Flex
I'm saying?
is still a legend,
It was
bro.
when because it was
We're not
when
taking
this is
away his
true.
legendary
It was the
status.
Drake beef, and he
Yeah.
said he had the Meek diss.
Yes.
I listened.
He
I
did.
tuned
He
in,
dropped
and then
it.
when he said he had the Drake diss from
Yes.
Pusha, I tuned in. So the 2 times that I said I'm gonna listen to Hot 97 today.
He's a legend, bro. He's still a legend.
So
he's still a
he's
stable.
still a
We're not
legend.
telling him
We're
he's
not
not a
telling him
legend.
he's
We're
not a
just
legend.
saying get the fuck out the way and make space for the younger people, bro.
Like,
That's pretty much
and
it.
not even
And
that.
not even get the fuck out the way. Put them on.
Niggas wasn't even saying that.
Niggas wasn't even saying that. Niggas was saying the
play a
set
good
was
fucking
trash.
set,
Yeah, the set was
nigga.
trash.
That's
That's
all
pretty
niggas
much
was
it.
saying.
Fucking
And no,
bum.
my nigga, nobody said nothing
You
else
and them
besides that
fucking
there in the
lugs.
venue. Nobody said nothing else besides that. It
This
turned
nigga
into that
tried to
between.
give us lugs driving shoes, man. Fuck that nigga.
Speaking of lugs.
This nigga tried to give
nigga's
us
wild
who
last
the fuck wears driving shoes
Early.
but fucking race car drivers.
And
This
Baby
nigga tried to
and
sell us
Birdman.
lugs drive. Come on, man.
bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, to wrap that up, my
nigga's
nigga.
not. He
Yeah,
might be a total counterculture ass nigga. Because you tried to sell us lugs. Fuck that they was driving shoes. You tried to. Man, fuck you.
Just to wrap that up, my nigga. You sometimes, yo, in these discussions, don't run with the narrative. Listen
Yeah.
to what the fuck is going on for
Yeah, that's
yourself,
a
my
fact,
nigga.
bro.
Because
That's a fact.
niggas will get on there and they'll say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, you gotta listen to what the fuck is going. Because we'll run with narratives all day and the truth won't be told.
Facts.
So that's what we gonna say.
Crazy
on
shit
that.
is Funk Flex has such a trash set that we went totally off a topic and stopped praising Just Blaze for
Yo.
the amazingness
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
did
yeah,
last
no,
night.
for
real.
Like, that shit was fire.
for real.
No, it was
Just Blaze
different.
was
the
different.
transitions, he was showing niggas like how he go back to the,
The
crates.
samples, bruh. He was showing the samples before the tracks. He
Like,
was showing
bro,
how he chopped it up. He was live chopping up the beats like he made it for the first time, bro.
It was-
Like,
It was
crazy.
one of the most amazing things to see live.
That
Like,
ass.
Live, that was
like
the best
somebody
DJ
that
I
really
seen
like
live.
takes the DJ culture serious.
They take
Like,
it
do they
seriously,
think?
and they also
Amazing.
conform. Well, not really conform, but they adapt to the whatever the culture is going on, or whatever the
Right.
temperature is, or the climate is in the room.
Right.
And it was perfect. That's all I
It
can
was.
say about that. It was perfect. Legends are lit. We need more legends like Just Blaze everywhere.
Shouts out to the legend of the making.
Shout out to the legends.
Speaking of lugs,
Speaking of lugs.
what's next?
Blake Griffin, white baby child support.
I was like the segue.
Yo, listen to me.
Because white people wear lugs. How did you not put that together, bro?
I seen a tweet yesterday, or probably been a couple days ago, man. This guy, somebody said that her other baby father
It was Matt Leinart.
was Matt Leinart. And this guy, Irv, says, oh, she has a type. I died. I laid back down and
I also
because
felt like
she
when,
clearly does
she
have
does.
a type.
She does. I also was telling people like when they
Word.
was talking about the price, they were saying it was $3 million a year, right? So people were like, "Oh wow, that's so much. It's so excessive." I was like, "He has a 75% white baby. Y'all think that the government is not counting that as a 100% white child? You gotta pay that money, you nigga. Yeah, with a hard ER.
Hard ER, bro.
Yeah, they know that half of him. They trying to get that money from the half of it, from the black half, bro. They letting the white half slide.
You gotta pay back the reparations, B.
Facts.
So real quick, touching on child support. Do you agree that certain times it might be too excessive?
What, child support
Child
is
support?
excessive?
I'm asking.
I don't think so. You gotta support your child. If you
Yeah.
made a child, support that shit.
'Cause, I
It
mean,
speaks on the toxic things we were speaking on in the last episode.
Right.
that's true too.
Facts.
But it's just like if a child lives a certain life, you a millionaire, you got kids,
Facts.
and you and your baby mama not
right.
together no more. Yeah. If your child lives a certain life with you, you want him to go from eating steak with you to eating ramen noodles when you go chill with his
Yeah,
mom.
Right.
like, come on, man.
I want him to
So
eat
it's
steak
like,
over
yo,
there too.
I know.
I mean, she might have to eat steak because of that too. But I mean, shit. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet.
I've heard niggas talk.
The shit is the other, but we also got to tell
That's
the other
also
side of
hard.
what
Yeah.
child support is, though.
Okay.
It also plays a part in mass incarceration. You
True.
get what I'm
This is a
saying?
fact.
Because a lot of the time, the focus is on poor
Yeah.
people of color for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Black and Hispanic for the most part. Who, if you can't pay the child support, you go to
Throw you to
jail.
jail. Yeah.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
go to
saying?
jail, you can't get a driver's license.
So even after you
kinds
get,
of
so
wild
now
shit.
after you get out of jail, you got to get a job to still support that
still
child,
support that
right?
child.
But it's harder again, so you're going right back to jail. So at the same time, we got to look at it like that too. You feel what I'm saying? We just got to be smart with who we laying with at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Niggas, everybody horny. Throw they dick and everything. Like,
yo, be horny.
Just marry them.
Yeah, like if you gonna roll them, if you think about it, my G, if you gonna roll them, G, you like, yo, I trust you a whole lot. Like that's playing Russian roulette.
You really playing Russian
like,
roulette.
It's like fuck it, like
you better be ready to take.
You loading the chamber.
You
boom, like
you better be ready for them consequences. That's all I'm saying.
Yo.
You gotta take care of that kid.
Yo,
so
if you gonna roll and a baby come, that is what it is.
If they gotta put you on child support because you ducking and shit, you gotta be on child support. That's just how I believe it.
If you fucking no ducking, you feel me?
Let me ask you this, right? Y'all rappers.
Right.
Would you ever make a diss track about your baby mother?
Would I make a diss track about? No, because at the end of the day, that's still my baby.
You still
mom,
chose her,
and my kid gotta grow up, and he probably gonna listen. You feel me?
And this can segue into the next one.
Everybody can't.
You still chose her. We can segue into still beat Twitter recap. And also, this child support could go into the other, but we're gonna talk about that later. But this week on Twitter,
right,
there's been a phenomenon, an amazing phenomenon. I don't know who started it.
I still beat has hit
a peak, a Twitter pinnacle,
a pinnacle,
very high
on the timeline right now.
That Dragon Ball Z one,
all the anime ones are OD.
That one had
they like
in the crib. Like,
so I guess we could kind of like break it down for the people that don't know about the Twitter world, the Facebook users that hit YouTube or the YouTube people. So this week, I don't know how the conversation started, but I seen people talking about how I Still Beat is mad disrespectful and different things like that. Mm-hmm. And then there's like two sides of it, basically. There's one side that's like, I Still Beat is super disrespectful. I use it to degrade and it's childish and it's dumb. And then I seen the other side, which is I Still Beat. Which is almost the ultimate trump card when it comes to that. So that became from that into memes, into videos, and then it just became this great, amazing national phenomenon. Now, the Still Beat thing, in my opinion, is funny. Yes, it is a thing used to like throw it back in the person's face. But why are you talking about my sex in the first place? Right. People usually don't use that unless you are bringing up our sexual experiences.
This is very true.
I nominate that the ones that are disputing the fact as the haters of the week. How do you hate on the fact?
Yeah,
I've actually seen chicks actually say, "Yo, if you don't bring up the nigga's sex or you don't talk
it's the
about
truth,
the nigga,
then that won't happen."
Exist.
And it's that's
you know
a fact.
In all reality, the response is just a way to say, "Yo, shut the fuck up" in a polite way.
Yeah,
like
because it's like I was inside your vagina. Like, what are you saying right now? Like everything you're saying, inside there. I was there.
But it's wild because I think we also found another thing out that in the Blake Griffin situation, if he's like, yo, fuck my baby mama, she's a whack ass bitch, she could at him like, you still beat though.
Yeah.
And then she wins.
So she wins though.
It could work for you also women. Like y'all, but I mean y'all, I don't think y'all be putting your head in the game like that.
They don't know how to play their cards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They put too much skin in the game. It's like, oh, you hurt my feelings.
They don't pay attention.
They don't pay attention,
like,
bro.
Usually when it's done to them, like I seen a shorty tweet. She was like, yeah, but like my credit's still better than yours. Yeah, I got a master's degree.
They're doing that
like,
in a way.
I was just like, damn. So your pussy management is horrible. You was fucking niggas that was just not in your league.
And in a sense, you boosting the nigga because
like,
yo,
that nigga was like,
kill. Like,
when you become some like top John in the world, they're gonna be like, yo, I beat that.
I killed that. I smoked it.
Like, she let me do that.
He
consensually. It's wild.
I didn't even have a bed frame.
Yo, that ass.
She let me spank it in the trap.
It was so consensual. It was lit. It was crazy. He was like, "This is wild." She didn't even judge me that much.
There's some girls who fuck niggas that never had sex in the bed with them, son.
Yeah.
So it happens.
It happens. Yeah, you're right.
It happens.
It's just funny.
It's just
funny.
It's a
It is
little
funny,
part.
yo.
It's a little part accountability because it's like at the end of the day, if you pull up and you're saying mad crazy shit about a person, you don't expect them to defend themselves. You don't expect them to say something crazy back to you.
Right.
Like, because again, in the context of still beat, yes, some niggas using it in a crazy way, but I think most of the time that I ever seen a nigga use still beat, the woman was like, "Your dick is little. The sex was trash."
Like it's never been a constructive conversation.
It's never been.
You hurt my
feelings. I still beat.
Like who's gonna say that?
That's a super dickhead.
That's
We're
a
gonna
dickhead.
agree
Like,
that this nigga's a terrible person.
I miss you. How come you don't answer my call?
Because I still beat and I don't want to talk to you. That's a terrible. But this is what the a lot of girls are using. Like that's how men use it. Like we don't just wake up and be like, "Yo, guess what? I still beat." Ha ha ha! Run away. Like that's not how like our mind works.
Put it out there.
That's how they make it
like,
seem.
You know, I text this nigga and he was like, "I still beat. Get the fuck out of here."
Like,
nah,
how it works.
It's usually an exchange here.
You left out mad
exchange,
texts,
bro.
You left
Again,
out
all I'm saying is either hold it down so you don't have to hear it, or when you do hear it, you just gotta take it.
This next one is my favorite topic.
Yo, yeah, this is a great one.
I'm going to call this 2 baby fathers, $0.
Do the math, y'all. Do the math. Yes, okay.
So like a text.
Hopefully the tweets pop up in the bottom or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm.
Y'all gotta see this shit, yo. Y'all gotta really see this shit. So
this is actually the second installment of Bad Pussy Management.
Yeah.
But yes, go ahead.
So the text thread comes or whatever, and Shorty's like, I guess to her new dude, like, yo, do you have $20 or da da da? He's like, well, shouldn't you ask, for a kid, for their kids' trip.
For a kid's trip.
So he's like, shouldn't you ask their fathers for it or whatever the case may be? She's like, oh, they said no. And he's like, well, I mean, he was like, yeah,
they don't have, they
if
don't
the
got
parents
on the
don't
trip.
have,
he was like, yeah, like
go on the trip money, then they not
they
going
can't
on the
go
trip.
on
Like
he was like, and he was also kind of like. At first, I was like, he's being a dick, but he was also kind of explaining, like, this is mad last minute.
Yeah.
Like, you're hitting me up right now.
Right.
If you would have hit me up before, maybe. But he was like, hold on. He said it was mad last minute. We don't know that man's life.
We don't know.
Hold on, let's continue. So he's like, we're gonna get into everything.
We're gonna get into it.
But he's like, basically, the timing is off. Like, but you should really make sure you got that for your kids.
And she's like, you know what? Don't talk to me
to
no
me.
more. And he's like, yo, like you mad at the wrong person. Like the baby fathers don't have the money. Why am I supposed to have the money?
Why you still talking to them?
Yeah. Like,
now here's where it gets sketchy for him. Because he started over explaining, and I was like, "God damn, nigga! If you would have just stopped right there, you would have been good."
He started doing a lot.
He was like, "If we was married, I would give you that $20." And we was like, "Oh, it's that level of commitment is owed $20. That's what that's worth."
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what bugged me the
$20
fuck out about the whole shit. When somebody asks me for $20, the first thing I think of is they trying to get some weed.
That's the first thing I think. That is the first thing I think. Honestly.
Nobody just.
First
of all, you got what they got? What you got? What they got? 3 kids? They had 3 kids.
Two kids.
No, it was 3 kids.
It was 3 kids.
2 baby fathers. How the fuck you paying for a trip for 3 with $20? Where they going?
Let me do some goddamn math. 20 divided by 3.
20 divided by 3 is like $7. Nigga.
It's like $7 each, right?
$8 or some shit.
That's $7.33 each.
So you just gonna get them in the zoo. That's it. They ain't gonna eat no lunch,
right?
Nothing. Like, shorty,
they eating school lunch, bro.
Listen, be honest. Tell me you was short on the 8th.
Right.
I'll send you the dub if you telling me the truth.
Right.
I'm trying to speak aloud.
Right.
I understand.
Hold on. Here's a better question.
Don't tell me that. Don't use the kids to get the loud.
Here's a better question. Why didn't she ask each of her baby fathers for $10 each?
Right.
So if they don't got 20, put down the price, but you got 2 of them. Times 2.
Break it down.
20.
Divide it.
I'm laughing. I'm stuck on the fact the nigga could have just said no. The nigga said
no. Yeah, that.
Yo, this is an inconvenience. And
we can get it. Now we're gonna get into him where he fucked up.
Yeah.
Now he over-explained.
Like, all right. Why do you have to be married for $20?
Why you gotta be married to get $20 or something?
Yeah, bro. Like, all you gotta do is say you don't got it.
Okay.
we know.
And based off this conversation, it seems like he's still beat though. Going back to the last conversation, bro, you can give her $20. Like I feel like that's
honest. I agree.
Not a lot.
I agree.
It's a very doable thing.
He clearly didn't have it.
He either didn't have it or didn't didn't care for her.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it.
He didn't have it.
I feel like he didn't have it because he was also.
Even the John, I don't care for.
Here's the
if
thing.
I beat,
Yeah, true.
like $20 is the least.
And I got it.
Yeah.
I'm giving
If I
you
got it,
$20
I'll get it.
back.
Here's the thing, though.
Well,
Here's the thing. Why?
It depends. Some chicks won't ever get a cent from me. And
That's a fact. I know
true.
John's like that.
Yeah.
I know.
But they won't never ask me for it.
That's
because
another
they
thing.
already know.
But here's
so
another
a John
thing why-
that's asking me for it, we clearly, I bought you food before or something.
Right.
Yeah.
For you to know, like, all right, this nigga might throw me 20 cash. So clear, if I
But
got
the
it,
one thing I will say
he
about
ain't
that is,
have it. I know he ain't have it.
I know he ain't have it because
He
he
was
was
explaining too
using
much.
babes
Yeah.
and bay a lot while he was talking.
Because he was still trying to.
Because
Like,
he could have got
cultivate the vagina.
he could have got real crazy and was like, "Yo, your baby fathers is bums or some shit. Like, what's going on? Like, go look them
obviously-
niggas up."
Can I
Like,
get into that part? Can I get
Go
into
ahead,
that?
go ahead.
Yeah, 'cause
And we
they
can get
bums.
into the baby where they
bums.
did wrong.
They definitely bums.
Bro.
They
It's
bums.
two baby fathers.
It's two baby fathers.
bums.
Y'all don't have $20
They
like
bums.
that.
Hold
Hold on. So that's how they got the kids because they couldn't afford the condoms. You get what I'm saying?
Makes
Like,
total
Oh,
makes
so now we go.
sense.
Now we
Total
go.
sense.
Now we can
Right.
do this for the ladies. Two baby fathers, zero crack, zero condoms.
right?
I mean, $0. I'll be selling some cocaine if I had a child.
yeah,
Bro,
Some type of
like,
something.
where's your ambition?
I
We
don't
gotta
even
look
know.
at this also. Like, I got a kid. Like, if I got two kids, one of them
She
got two kids.
one of them got two
One got
kids.
two
One of
kids.
them got
Bro,
two
you-
kids.
Unless it's
You
a
can't-
1.5
you
kid
can't
type shit.
afford
We don't
your
even know
kids
what the
to go
fuck
on
that
a trip,
is.
You
bro.
can't sell no pack. Like,
What are
your
you doing?
man will front you an eighth. You can flip that
What are you
and get
doing all
a
day?
dub. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give the woman the benefit of the doubt here. I want to believe that she just made up that bullshit that story.
Right.
Yeah, I know she wanted the loud.
say-
She wanted the loud, bro.
Yeah,
She needed
wanted
20
the
or
loud.
something,
She
food or
wanted
some
the loud.
shit.
She didn't want to pay for herself.
Or she wanted to order food, ain't feel like cooking.
One of the
some shit
one
like
or the
that.
other.
I feel like
One
everyone
or
was
the
thoughts
other.
wrong in this situation.
Right.
I feel
There
like
was no right person, bro.
Yeah, at
Like,
all. At all.
there was
the only
nobody.
right, the only
He
right
coulda gave her
person
the
was the
20.
kids.
She
Only right
could've-
person was the
only
kids.
right person
They just
was-
want to
yeah,
go on a
they
trip.
just
wanna go on a
we
trip.
just trying to protect the kids.
They
innit?
just, no, hold up. They just want to go on a trip.
I'm gonna be
That trip
honest.
hypothetical.
She could have just went on goddamn Twitter and was like, "Yo, here's my cash app. My kids want to go to school trip. Y'all send me $1."
I ain't gonna lie to you.
People
She
would have
got
probably
that
sent her
shit.
bread.
She would've
It's
got
Twitter,
that.
bro.
I'd have sent
Started
$1.
GoFundMe. I
She
would have sent her $1, bro.
She would have got.
And the thing
Listen,
is, like,
somebody
I
would
don't know.
have. Somebody would have sent her $40. Like
Somebody,
nigga,
some random
take,
nigga.
Take all 4 of them niggas, and it's only 3 kids.
It's 3 kids.
But
Exactly.
here's the thing though, like how do you choose up on a dude that you know not interested in your kids? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because because I know like my mom had us before she got married. You get what I'm saying? Like so off rip, he knew like what the situation was, and he was with it. So it's kind of like how do you what are you doing? It's kind of like are you saying like you hiding the kids like because on both parts though like him like you don't know she got
You don't know
kids.
she got children,
You
bro.
know what
You
I'm
don't know
saying?
at some
Like,
point if
so
she
at
got
some
serious,
point,
she
an
would want
expense
you
is
to
going
do
to come
something.
up if she has kids
Facts.
and she don't got no bread.
Facts.
Because if she asking for bread, you know she don't got
Facts.
bread. You get what I'm saying?
Here's another thing. I truly believe
There's so many
that if
angles
he,
to this.
if
This
he
is very-
had,
this is-
yeah,
this
this
is
is
a-
very good.
this is
Here's
very
another
good.
theory that could go down where I could believe that he's an ain't shit nigga that everybody believes he ain't. If he's beat before, I'm pretty sure he took her out or some shit before.
No, I
and
just
like
said
paid for
she
something.
asked him for
Like,
that because
he probably
clearly
used
done
money
bought
on her
food
before.
or something.
It gotta be
Nigga,
one
you
of
done
those
did
things,
something.
maybe. Or maybe
Condoms
he
is
didn't
expensive,
have it. I
bro.
don't know.
That add up to $20, bro.
You did something, man.
There's a lot of things that like maybe isn't adding up in everybody's angle because like you
word
got
up.
2 baby fathers and none of these niggas got jobs
But think about it. 2 baby fathers, right?
and none of these niggas got jobs.
That must mean that the quality of it, you ain't gotta really do much to get it.
But
Yeah, the
even
body-
I
then-
don't know. I don't
We
know.
don't know.
I don't
We don't know
know.
the situation.
I don't know. That shit could also mean that it's fire.
It could mean that
This
it's
is
fire,
3
bro.
niggas in a situation right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
That could also mean that
Facts.
it's
That means
fucking
that there was a
El
nigga
Fuego.
before
They
that she
did.
had a kid and he was like, I'm with it.
Somebody didn't pull out twice.
Facts.
Or she just got that fuego and she had twins.
Something's going on.
Something going on, Bree. Something going on, son.
So who
It's a lot of crazy shit going
So
on.
before we move on, who do we hate the most in this situation?
Oh, the baby fathers definitely.
Yeah, baby fathers. They there with
Yeah, the baby
They're
fathers
literally
always-
the
Because
worst
we
people
not
in this
even
situation.
here if they just give up their
And
hand.
honestly, I give the guy and the girl equal levels of hate also because like he over explained like a motherfucker. Like he didn't have to do all the extra shit that he did, and he could have just literally he could have gave her $10, bro.
All my
He could
hate-
have did
all
something
my
like
hate going
just
to the baby
try.
fathers, man.
Like all
Without
my
the-
hate, like
If the baby fathers just give up, if they give up 10 apiece, we don't even got this text
Yeah.
right.
she also, I feel like she also wasn't being aggressive to her baby fathers. That could be like an angle. I feel like she asked them for the money. They was like, "Fuck out of here." She was like, "All right," and she just
also-
kept it like pushing. Like I feel like she
I'm
wasn't
still
aggressive
going with my
enough.
scenario. She was trying to get the loud, son, because I don't know where 3 kids is going. with $20. All right, it don't make sense.
Perfect segue.
Yeah.
Trying to get the laugh.
What to?
The next topic.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if it's a
I don't
perfect
know if it's
segue,
perfect
but I'm
segue.
excited to get to
I'm
it.
very happy to get to the
I'm
next
very
segment.
Because it's a big day.
Oh, it is a very big day.
It's a very big day.
It's a first on the show.
It's Obama's birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Obama's birthday, and it's the perfect day. You know what I'm saying?
The perfect
to
day.
show some love. So I personally would like to say fuck you, because I don't fuck with you. And I think you're a bitch.
This is a dedicated hate section. We're gonna let
I don't
Trey,
really
we're gonna let
fuck
Trey take it away.
This is an ISO.
Go ahead,
That's
Trey.
not my man's, bro. That's not my man's. Y'all know I don't like this guy. Like, if I see Obama, like, it's on site for cuz. Like, it's on site for Obama. Like, I know that's y'all man's and y'all rock
Can you
with
give
him.
a brief for people who don't know?
Understand
how
your
much-
hate for
'cause
Obama.
You about to just jump and just like.
I'm gonna give you the main reason why I don't like him, right?
Yeah.
So they label it as Benghazi, what went down in Libya, right?
Right.
Right. So the leader, the dictator they wanted to get out of power was Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Right. So now so everybody's like, oh, he's a dictator, you should kill him, right? But
Yeah.
that's not necessarily. It's a lot of nuance to this situation, right? True. So Gaddafi wasn't a perfect person. He did a lot of bad to some people in his hometown, whatever. So there were some people that weren't happy with him. So it was easy for America to get their hands in. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To cause an insurrection. You know what I'm saying? So Gaddafi had big plans. There's a reason why they went after Gaddafi. So Gaddafi had big plans. His goal was to change the currency of Africa to the gold dinar, right? So you're like, oh, that sounds dope. Now what that would do is that would make a gold-backed currency. So that would essentially make Africa one of the richest nations in the world, and we will be able to control our own resources. Now you would say, all right, so what's the problem here? Why would they go and kill him over that, right? The issue is America doesn't have any gold. Our money is not backed by a natural resource. Our money is just simply printed.
Yep.
We don't have any resources to back. So we wouldn't have cash on hand to be able to trade in Africa. And that's where we go and we pillage and we take from the most.
Yeah.
So
Our money is backed by violence.
yeah. So
This is why we are the
so,
strongest.
so what the
military.
gold dinar was, so essentially what he wanted to do was to unite Africa under this one currency and also create an irrigation system that will give everybody clean water and shit like that. And what he did in his hometown, he raised the reading level, literacy levels. He raised those basic rights. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a home, a right to education, and things like that. So he did a lot of good things back where he was, but he did a lot of bad as well, just like everybody else. So when you think of Africa being one of the richest nations, what do you think happens to Black Americans?
What do I think happens to Black
Yeah, what do you think happens to
We get uplifted to the highest
right,
standard.
right, off rip, because now
Just
we
based
have-
off of economics.
just based off economics, and then what people don't know is a lot of African nations have plans for African Americans
Right.
to either provide us
Integrate.
with aid,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, financial aid, or to create a home there, and some have plans to do both.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are.
Right? So a lot of people don't know that, but a lot of African nations have those plans, and with those resources, we would have been able to even the playing field.
Okay.
So now we see Obama as a black leader, but he just consciously destroyed
Yeah,
a way for us to get out. Now, if you wanted to get into another one, let's talk about reparations, right? Obama said it'd be too hard to get reparations, and everybody said the price was either 221 million or 221 billion. If you remember, Trump stopped that payment, right, to Palestine, right? So he said 221 million or billion, one of those two numbers, was too much for Black people to receive reparations, but sent that same money to Palestine for reparations. So we got to look at this guy. We got to really look at this guy at a real critical level.
The one thing
You get what
I
I'm
say
saying?
about all presidents is like they're just faces.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're literally just faces. They're political tools. They're like put there so we can have distractions. So like fucking Congress and shit can make a bunch of dickhead decisions. But while they do have power and they can say things, they rather not for sake of appearances and shit. And
We can
that
talk
was
about
my problem.
we can
That
talk
was my
about the
problem with
housing
Obama.
crisis, him bailing out Wall Street, all of that, putting Wall Street people in the positions and making sure they got their paper. We can talk about all that, but
Talk about the one thing that you hate the most about Obama.
that was the first one, was the Gaddafi shit. That's the
Yeah,
one
that
thing
was
I hate the
the
most,
one
because
thing,
we would have probably had a way for us to be able to even the playing field somewhat.
So you want to give Obama a special shout out?
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Actually, today is actually Bobby
The only-
Shmurda
the
Day.
weirdest
Shout out Bobby
shit
Shmurda. It's
about-
his birthday.
Word. Shout out to my nigga Bobby,
Free to
man.
nine.
Shout out
Free to nine,
Cuz.
man.
He'll
Rowdy.
be home soon. Shout out Rowdy too. Shout out the whole nine.
Shout out all of them.
Fuck
Listen.
6ix9ine. Faggot. Yo, nah, the worst shit really about Obama though, to me personally, is like all this shit that done happened while he was president, like as a black man, he never had no real opinion on it. Like all the things that didn't happen to African Americans. I don't like that term.
It's crazy.
That didn't happen to black people while he was.
There's a term called Africans in America. Some say that too. That's a good term, but that people don't really identify as Africans.
He could. I just feel like he didn't have the backbone to do it.
Yeah, and I hate the people that be like, well, he wasn't only our president. Yes, he was. Because he was black.
Yep.
He's not white.
Yo,
He was black. When there's other presidents, that's they president.
Yep.
They
Also,
not our
presidents-
president, they just
Yeah,
the
they-
leader of the country that we
exactly.
live in.
I just don't believe
That
in,
nigga
like,
was supposed to be
the
our
government
president.
branches. So
and
like,
he was
when
not.
I really be
He was
mad.
not. He was a nigga,
Impartial
but he
to
was
everybody.
not my nigga.
you know what it is though? This is a perfect segue into this topic. Black people don't understand code.
They don't.
Code.
Not
Code. Being on code with other black people.
Okay.
We like to be so open minded, right? So
Definitely.
that's a perfect example. We saying Obama's not just our president, so we're okay with sharing our shit while they keep their shit and continuously lock them out.
Yeah.
So there was a video that I posted or whatever. 2 Mexicans got fired.
And all of them left.
All of them walked out.
All of them fucking
Now I
did.
think it was all black people on those jobs and 2 black people got fired. We'd have been like, damn.
That's
Sean,
crazy. We was
Sean,
wildin'. That boy was wildin', boy. Damn. I'm gonna hit him up later and see if he good, man.
Yo,
Damn.
you imagine planning it like, yo, so I'm about to do this, yo. Yeah. Alright, so you go first.
It's like when you're trying to plan a vacation with your people, niggas be like, yeah, we with it.
Then Tom Cummins just you and one nigga.
Here's the one.
That was funny.
Here's my one theory, man. If we could one day as black people come together and have a group dinner and split the bill successfully, then we can do that shit, boy. Like I feel like niggas like come together and they get real like tight pocket with each other,
What
and
is
it's
that?
so weird. I mean,
Let's break that down.
well,
People
I mean,
get
it's
real
easy,
pussy.
bro. That's like the real like we
I don't
just
even
been
think.
ingrained
I don't
in
even
that
think that's
shit
what
in
would
our
show
mind.
real unity. I think we'd all have to go to like one big ass group dinner and all just look at each other like, all right, we all gonna walk out on the bill. All right. And everybody just collectively
Nah,
get
for
up
real.
and walk out. Like
Nah,
I
for
would
real.
be like,
Y'all
yo,
owe us
this
this.
is the type
And
of
then
unity
everybody
I
all
want
walk
to
out
see.
screaming,
No,
y'all owe us
you know what I
this.
think?
Yeah,
You know what I
son.
think should happen? Like, you know, it's a diaspora wars. We should invite everybody, right? And put on, you make me happy.
And we just see who do it. Hey, everybody that don't do what they supposed to do, we gotta kill them right there on the spot. We gotta kill them.
You're a fucking
Everybody, yeah, I don't
Because
trust
you know what?
I don't
You know
trust
why?
you no more.
You know why? Everybody will be able to pick it up.
Facts.
Everybody. So
Listen.
even if they don't know it, they be watching like, oh shit.
Okay.
Everybody in
Oh,
the first
shit.
30
Then
seconds.
they get in there.
Everybody that don't pick it up, listen, pick up the fucking nearest thing next to you and kill that nigga. He is trying to infiltrate
And this is how-
He is a-
traits.
And that's how we weed out traitors.
That's
We
it.
just invite everybody
Facts.
to a meeting and we put on Frankie Beverly and Maze. Do the
That's
electric
it.
slide. Whoever don't pick it up in the first 30 to a minute.
That's
They're old.
it.
We also
That's
walk
it.
around and say random shit
either
to
we
each
putting
other
on
to try
that
to trick the
or computers. Because when computers come on, everybody acts black.
Facts.
F you black.
Shouts out to 2020. Bobby, come on.
We also gotta ask niggas at the barbecue, like, you like casserole?
Yo,
And if they answer that question, if they say yes,
yo,
it's over for them.
anybody say they like casserole, my nigga? I'm done in them myself.
You're fucking done.
You gotta get
done,
the fuck
son.
You're
out of
fucking
here.
done.
Done, son.
You're done, son.
Fucking done.
We're gonna hang you by your
Casserole,
fucking ankles and beat you with bamboo.
I don't even know what the fuck
Fucking
casserole is.
Timothy, get out of there, Timothy. Get the fuck out of there, Timothy.
You and Amber gotta go.
we gonna beat your fucking programming out of you. We like Family Matters. Who was the fucking cast of Family Matters?
That ass, man.
Who didn't want Will no more? Who didn't want Will no more? Right.
Oh my god.
That's
That was
great.
terrible.
All right.
Oh son.
Oh, we can move on to some more terrible shit.
That's not. We can talk about right after that. Trump versus LeBron part 2.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yo, how the Trump versus LeBron shit turned into more LeBron Jordan shit. But like for me, like when I seen people talking about, I don't know how y'all letting Trump turn y'all against like Michael Jordan or shit like that. I'm like, nigga, I've always been against Michael Jordan.
Niggas been turned on Michael
he
Jordan,
is
boy.
a nigger.
He's
a nigger.
Y'all ever seen this nigga jeans?
Nigger.
Like, is that your goat? Like,
Michael Jordan does not like black people. I'm tired of telling y'all this. He don't like niggas.
You hear the story about Chameleon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the greatest story. I don't take pictures with niggas.
He doesn't. He was like,
I'm pretty sure he used a hard ER, but Chameleon respects him, so he used the A.
Michael Jordan
He was. I don't like niggas.
Yeah.
I don't take
I
pictures
don't know
with
why
them.
people think Michael Jordan likes it. Michael Jordan is like damn near mad close to being a billionaire, bro.
It's hard for me to say this. Is it fair that we can really end the GOAT conversation and give it to Bron with the school?
No.
No, it's not fair.
I've been on that, bro, because
whole league up.
because like statistically and all that shit, like Michael Jordan is great. I'm not saying he's not. But LeBron James is great too.
No.
You gotta understand.
Don't matter. He's still 2-6, 2 and 1,000 in the finals.
Yo, son, he opened a school that's giving niggas free motherfucking college tuition.
I'll be honest,
for 4
LeBron's
years.
not dunking at me at school, nigga. I'm not.
I think, and that probably explains why he still don't got handles.
And he ain't get kicked off of Boston.
That nigga working on schools and shit. Work on your
LeBron's fucking trash. LeBron's trash.
Tell Michael Jordan I said fuck him.
Yo, let me ask you, how many schools AI got? None, nigga. His handles is fire. It's because he been working on his handles. Nigga,
How is LeBron gonna sit here and build schools for people and he don't got handles? How you gonna handle with school?
I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing. I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing. You know what Michael Jordan? You know what Michael Jordan and LeBron got in common?
What?
They both don't got fathers.
Right.
But LeBron never met his, and Michael Jordan got his killed.
Right. I heard that.
You really hate Jordan.
Yo, my nigga, he's not for us, son. Damn. He make cool sneakers and shit, but he not for us.
Damn, yo.
That's just it.
The only one time I kind of agree with Paul was when Chris Paul was like, if he misses a shot, he gonna give everybody in the gym free shoes.
And you know what that
nigga
did?
All
that
the
nigga
Jordans.
said,
And he made every shot.
That nigga made
even
every
one in Chris Paul's face. He's like, Chris Paul, pull up. Let me shoot in your grill.
Bitch.
Yo, and did you see the evil smile of glee?
Yeah, when he made
every shot.
He was like, y'all little niggas gonna walk home barefoot.
One day Nike's gonna see this and they're not gonna give me that endorsement that I've been wanting all my life. But just remember, it's still fuck Michael Jordan. Fucking faggot.
I'm gonna be honest, Michael Jordan is nothing like Kobe.
We didn't even start talking about Trump versus LeBron. We went right.
Oh yeah, you're right. We went right
into
into that.
LeBron versus Jordan. Did we just become the timeline?
We became the timeline just now. That's wild. Oh my God, the Trump effect. Trump is doing it. He might be a genius. That might be a genius. He might be an evil genius.
Trump just turned us on LeBron and Michael Jordan in real time.
Both of them at the same time. This is what Trump does.
He made Kanye's album sound better.
He did. He did? Oh, wait, what? Hold on. How do we do this? How do we do this?
Yo, my nigga, how did this happen just now? Did you not see my face when he said that?
I agreed at first. I was like, word, wait, whoa.
Nigga?
Like, you my man, so off rip, I'm going to agree until it starts to register.
Explain
I'm
it,
just
please.
here like I still didn't listen to it.
Explain it, please. I'll listen to it, but explain it, please.
No. Only because of the cancel effect. That's all. Like, you know,
the cancel effect.
When you get canceled, your product is better. It's like a new debt. You know, once you die,
You know why I laughed? Because I thought you meant like Trump like put up like a Snapchat of him listening to kind of that shit. And then mad niggas downloaded
Trump turned into the new Kylie Jenner.
Can somebody tell me why Trump was even going at LeBron? Because I'm totally.
No.
confused about two.
No, because LeBron said that.
Was it because of the Don Lemon interview?
Yeah, the Don Lemon interview when he said that like Trump.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
He wouldn't
about
sit
this shit?
across from Trump and talk to him. Like he was just saying that.
I'm starting to think like the LGBTQ. Am I missing a letter?
You are.
P?
Yeah. Pedophile.
What?
No, for real, my nigga. They trying to push that. Can we hate on that real quick? Because niggas saying that's a sexual orientation. Like niggas was born like that. Like a nigga is 3 and he's like, damn, I can't fuck nobody that's not a zygote, fam. Like, if you're not an embryo, I'm not with it. Like, niggas be wildin'. Like, there's no way you're a 3-year-old. Like, if she was only like a fucking infant.
Hold
on, wait. One at a time.
Legs is in right now, son. Like,
you gotta put the side by side. Hold on, wait. You gotta put the side by side of when that white lady got snapped.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, what's the P for?
What's some G shit?
I'm like, pedophile. I'm like, oh, what happened?
I feel you, bro.
Oh.
They saying kid love is all like a sexual orientation, bro.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
These niggas have been like
Who
putting
said
up
that?
like posters with the P and a heart next to it, trying to cute it out.
No.
Nigga, that shit is not cute.
That's
fam.
the picture
That's
that I
the
seen
fucked
with
up
the
shit.
person
Yes.
holding the kid hitting
Yo,
both the heart.
bro.
That people
bro.
nasty like
Niggas
that.
are crazy, son. No,
Yo.
I thought it was a joke.
Yo,
Nah, bro.
Listen, man.
That's how
all
shit.
right, listen. I know
this
white
conversation
people be
was
making.
so left,
I know
son.
white
So
people be
left.
making crazy jokes and shit, but come on, son.
I
That
don't
shit
know,
not
son.
funny.
It's crazy.
That shit not funny at all.
At all, yo.
Hell no.
I wasn't fucking.
This is the lives that these niggas live, bro. Like, they literally like took that shit and ran with it because like in the beginning, like, yes, you could be whatever you want to be, trans, bisexual, gay.
Yo, wait.
people-
Before we continue, I don't think the LGBTQ community
This is what I was about to question.
is actually co-signing it. I think pedophiles are
trying to be
put it
part of the
under
shit.
That's what I was about
No,
to say.
but what I'm saying is like
That
they
was what
put
I was
it-
going at first.
No,
Because I was like, yo, first of all, Trump been going at Don Lemon a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't hear no LGBTQ people like, yo, Trump, watch your mouth, bro.
Right.
That's kind of questionable. Like, y'all pussy? Because anybody else,
They did kind of call him the dumbest man on TV.
Yeah.
Like
Who?
Trump called Don Lemon the dumbest man on TV.
Yeah, they got a rap for. They
That's
got a
what
rap
I'm
for.
saying.
this
So
song.
I'm
They
trying
got
to-
a rap.
I'm
I don't know if they
trying to
rapping
follow
because
what they riding.
I'm dead ass not part of
You
the
know what's
community,
crazy?
so I
We
haven't
saying
seen
the
it.
LGBTQ community got a rap for him like he not black.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, I fuck with Don Lemon.
Nah, but we was fucking with him
Ever since
too,
he
'cause,
started
like-
like acting like a black man, I started fucking with him.
Yeah, he started
Like,
embracing it.
yeah.
And once he also started just like embracing himself.
Yeah,
in general.
in
I was
general,
like, I fuck with
I'm-
him.
I'm fucking with him.
You know what it is? Because his personality started to shine more. And that's the thing, like, motherfucker, be comfortable with that shit.
Be yourself,
man.
my
Be
nigga.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because Don Lemon started cooking after that.
Yo, remember
Yeah,
like
that's a
him on
fact.
every New
You know
Year's
what? You know what
Eve
happened?
lit?
You know what happened? It was after the Talib Kweli beef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After that, he was like,
Nah, I gotta look at myself.
I gotta.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I gotta look at myself.
He was like, hold on, son.
this out.
I just got pressed. You know how like that first time you got pressed and you
Niggas
feel a
like,
little
whoa,
pussy.
whoa.
And you like, nah, I gotta toughen up.
And that's usually from like your
I
mom.
gotta
Your mom
tighten
yelling
up,
at you and you go in your room. You're like,
I gotta tighten up, cuz. I gotta tighten up. He was like, nah, fuck it, we
gotta
out
be
here.
out here.
We out here, nigga. We gay,
You gotta remember where you from.
And that's real. We gay, we gangster. That's real, nigga. That's how you supposed to be.
But
Right
like
out.
Trump is calling him the dumbest person on television.
Like he don't be on
I
TV.
need to see the
That's
LG.
so hard.
I
And
need
then
to
he
see the
also said that, like,
LGBTQ
he
community
made-
get live for
then
Don
he said
Lemon.
he made
y'all get
LeBron
live
look
for
smart.
everybody
Yeah.
else when they get violated. I need y'all to get live on Donald Trump. Like, hey, listen, sister. You fucking orange motherfucker.
Yeah, they gotta
I
do
need
it.
some of those.
But
Y'all
I think
need to
they've
throw
been
them
on
out
his head.
there.
I think
They've been on his head though, because he been
They
wild.
kind of been on his head
Y'all
consistently.
actually
So
all
I don't
right.
even think they
think
even
y'all
got to
right.
pop on him because it's like, yo, you been.
Yeah.
Ain't even like we've been
I
chilling.
think niggas is tired of popping
him.
on Donald Trump
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, you realize that you pop on him and it doesn't work. Like you
Yeah.
just keep talking.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
literally what's happening. And that's why even with him being
He's
like,
he's if 6ix9ine won the presidency.
yeah,
Yo,
he is 6'9" winning the presidency.
6ix9ine is not funny.
He is.
He looks
He kind of funny, boy. He kind of
looks
funny.
funny.
He kind of funny to me. I'm
He
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
funny to me. I
He
can't
makes
even
me
lie,
laugh.
bro. You know
That
why he makes
dancing
me
in the
laugh?
rain shit had me crying, bro.
I'm gonna be honest.
Same
That
song,
video when he was
Yeah.
no, I feel like you would appreciate the video when he's in the car and he's like, "Damn, remember when I had a chain?" And he's like doing this, like spinning like his shirt, like it used to spin, and I was dying, son. Yo,
He was like, I was spinning like this.
it just really reminds us of shit we do.
That's
That's why I was
funny, bro.
laughing.
You can't front.
Only that shit is
funny.
funny because it's like, yo,
I
like
hate
he's
that
a
shit
clown,
because,
bro.
like, nigga, I know you didn't get robbed. I know none of this happened, bro. Like, I know that.
I mean, he probably sold the jewelry or something.
No, he
and got
didn't.
new jewelry.
He just took it off, son.
He just took it off.
He
was like, "Guess what? I got pistol whipped."
chains off.
Niggas kidnapped me in my crib, but they left my family though. They was like, "Nah, we not trying to wake your
Oh,
family up,
man.
nigga. Shut
He
the
good
fuck up."
comedy. I ain't gonna lie. He good comedy.
Yo, Son, we gotta get into sports, B.
Oh yeah, we gotta get into sports. We also gotta invite.
Yeah, we got our first guest hater in the building.
Are you trying to do the chant for him to walk up in the building?
Let's get it.
Introducing, coming live to the motherfucking table.
I think you just coming to the chair though. Yo, what's good?
Here.
Introduce myself.
A hater,
Right.
a guest hater is in the building. We must, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He gotta introduce himself the correct way, man.
What's good? My name is Just, aka Penny Hate the Hard Way, aka Samuel L. I Hate Son.
That's how a guest supposed to come on the motherfucking show.
Come on the motherfucking show.
I like that shit.
Hell yeah.
Right, so
I like that shit.
we're gonna talk about some sports. This is the sports section.
Sports.
Sports for niggas that hate people in sports.
Yeah.
Sports for niggas that hate sports personalities.
Yeah.
Sports for niggas that hate sports rules.
Sports for niggas that watch sports because we hate sports and when they hate on the people that play sports.
Facts.
You feel me?
Sports for niggas that played sports and hate on niggas that play sports because we can't play sports the way they play sports.
Yeah.
Unless it's bye weeks and there's nothing to do.
If it's a bye week and there's nothing to do, it's crime time. That's all we need y'all to know. Word to Ray Lewis, it's crime time.
Dion was prime time.
Ray Lewis is crime time. Oh no, this is that name of the episode. Ray Crime Time Lewis. We already know.
Shout out to Ray tomorrow. You know he's gonna drop that Hall of Fame induction speech. Hopefully the white suit appears.
Facts. Hopefully it's more than 25 minutes.
That bi-weekly shit.
Yo, that bye week, that shit's crazy. It's crazy out here. If you take the game away from people, watch the evil that will come out.
Yo, son.
Yo, Ray Lewis.
Wait till you see the crime.
Yo,
Wait till
son.
rising crime.
He showed like the crime gradually rising, like real
I'm
fast.
gonna tell
Like,
y'all the truth though. I ain't never seen a nigga commit a murder and turn to God so fast, so strong, son.
Raymond, what are you doing out there? What is up?
you swear this nigga was like Latin King or some shit.
Yo,
Niggas
son.
had to. You gotta lead a gang and just go to God immediately.
Yo,
He was
son,
like, alright, I'm
Ray
ready.
caught a body by the week ago.
That shit changed his life.
It changed his life for real. To the better in his mind. In his mind, for the better.
Ray Lewis is now out here on the 50-yard line praying on both knees before games.
Both knees,
On both
bro.
knees before games now.
Oh my gosh,
Nigga got
man.
on both knees.
We gotta have an episode dedicated to his 25-minute speech that he's preparing.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we might have to watch it and react to that
Yeah,
shit.
son, we got you.
Because Jesus Christ.
That guy is wild.
It's gonna be a sermon.
Do that shit live. Oh, yeah, it's a sermon.
Oh, it's gonna be a sermon.
Few people get
Boy.
baptized.
Boy.
He gonna splash holy water in the crowd, and they gonna be pissed. Nigga, was that Poland Spring? Did you pray over Poland Spring?
I'm gonna bring out somebody. Come bring this family out. I'm gonna baptize their baby today.
All types of I told yous, I swears.
Oh my God,
If
it's
it
gonna
wasn't
be
for
great.
God.
Yo, so it was a big debate, yo.
talking Hall of
Eli
Fame.
Manning.
Yes.
Yo,
Eli Manning.
Alright.
You think he's a Hall of Famer?
Alright.
Hell fucking no.
alright,
I say yes.
alright.
Hell no.
I don't even watch football.
Don't
like that.
even. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat this shit for y'all. I hate the Giants. I'm
Same.
a stone cold Giant hater. One thing I love though,
It's my perfect
game.
time to pee because I'm protesting the NFL.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm protesting the game
This is your
too.
kneeling.
But
This is your
I love
two like
the
Ray
game.
Lewis kneeling.
I love the game, so I cannot lie about the game.
Dead.
If Troy Aikman is a Hall of Famer, Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer 3 times.
What?
Bro, I said it in English. If Troy Aikman is a Hall of Famer, Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer 3 times.
So you're saying Eli equivalent to Aikman?
Troy Aikman is nowhere near as good as Eli Manning.
Am I high?
No, you must be. You must be.
I'm just go ahead and say as a nigga that don't watch football, I 100% agree with what he's saying because it just seems factual.
Yo.
This nigga name is Troy Aikman.
Yo.
The last Aikman I heard that did anything
I'm
was
gonna
Clay
give you
Aikman.
numbers.
Nigga, fuck that nigga.
Now, granted, people are gonna tell you People are gonna tell you these numbers are like this because he played with Emmitt Smith.
But yeah,
I'm gonna tell you these numbers are like this because he was not as good of a quarterback as people claim he is. Troy Aikman never threw for more than 17 touchdowns in the season.
First of
Tell me
all,
I'm
Troy
wrong.
Aikman is white, so
Tell me I'm wrong.
yeah.
Bruh.
That's
Right.
right. And Eli Manning throws more than 17 interceptions.
I've seen Eli Manning throw more than 17 touchdowns in fourth quarters alone of the season.
But you gotta understand also though that football now is different from
I'm
that.
not going
Then
with.
it was
I'm not
power
going.
run.
I'm not going with that. I know. I just said that at the beginning. I said that before I started it. They're gonna say that he played with Emmitt Smith and they ran the ball. Yo, a lot of quarterbacks played with good running backs. Played with Hall of Fame running backs.
Name the one Eli Manning ran with. Who? Tiki Barber?
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I think Tiki Barber shit.
Don't he got a twin?
I think Tiki Barber shit. I think Tiki Barber
Yeah.
shit.
Oh shit!
I think
right?
Eli
The nigga
Manning.
that won the Super Bowl.
Eli Manning played with a lot of horrible
Nigga, I fuck with
I think it's funny his last name is Barber. and
receivers that.
Yo, both of them. It's mad
I
hilarious.
watched.
They're twins.
Oh man,
Yo, they don't even.
what's his name? What's his name from LSU that was just on their team? That's horrible. Son can't catch for nothing. Oh my God! First of all, LSU, y'all create some of the worst wide receivers.
You don't like Beckham?
Odell Beckham and Son from the Dolphins are like the two best wide receivers they ever came out of LSU.
Oh, Landry.
Yeah, Landry.
He's on the Pats now.
What was the
No,
other
he's on the
Giants?
Browns.
What was the other Giants wide receiver from LSU named, son? Son that every time Eli threw him the ball, he was not doing the right thing. I never seen that so much in one.
Manningham, right? No.
Mario Manningham sucks too though. He ain't go to LSU though.
Nah.
One good
I've
catch.
been sitting here trying to puzzle this shit. This nigga just said Troy Aikman is nowhere near as good as Eli.
You want me to pull up the numbers?
Fuck the numbers.
None of these niggas.
It's not fuck the numbers.
360
Football
windmill,
is a game where you dead can't say fuck the numbers.
Son,
It's
yo.
impossible for you to say fuck the numbers. In football, you probably can do that in basketball, all that dumb shit.
Eli
Football,
Manning-
you can't say
This
fuck
is
the
that
numbers,
Stephen A.
bro.
Smith
He's only getting in because he's a Manning.
My
Let's be
nigga.
honest. Because Peyton was out here with his Papa John's commercial helping him out.
So Eli not better than his father?
No.
You bugging. You bugging.
Talking about Archie?
Archie?
You
No.
bugging.
I don't know shit about
You
that. I just know his
bugging.
name is Archie. I just know his name is Archie. I want to sound like I knew shit.
You bugging, man. You
Wow.
bugging. Nah, he's not.
Oh, Eli needs to sit next to him outside.
Well, he's gonna get in there.
First of all,
he's getting in there. He has
based
two
off
Hall
the
of
fact
Fame-
that
he has
Eli
two
Manning
Super Bowl
has-
rings
Super
over
rings.
and I think he
Super
came
rings.
back in both of those, and he beat arguably
And he has 8
the
seasons
greatest
without-
dynasty in the
he has
history of
8
the NFL.
seasons without making the
Twice.
playoffs.
Let me be
Yo,
100%
man,
real
listen.
about Eli Manning, right? He got a learning disability. That nigga's the GOAT.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know how
Yo.
true
so
that is.
he parked in front of the stadium.
Look, nah. I'm not gonna let this nigga get away with saying that shit, son.
what?
This nigga really said Troy Aikman is not as good as Eli Manning.
I mean, Troy
not.
Aikman, Clay Aiken. Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Nah, son.
Aren't they related?
Me, for the love that I got for football, that's crazy.
I have
bro.
no love for football,
I have
so
zero.
I just say what I'm saying
Yeah.
right now.
I give no fucks about the NFL.
Yo, you know what? It hurts my heart. You know, I don't know if you play Madden. You're a Packers fan, so I'm pretty sure.
I play
you do.
Madden. I play Madden.
It's probably easy
Hurts
for
your
you,
heart.
Aaron Rodgers. But I don't know, bro. I might have to skip this year, man.
Do it.
I might have to skip this year. It hurts my heart.
That's great. No, wait a minute. Give it a chance. No, fuck that shit.
Didn't they bleep out Kaepernick's name?
Yeah, like it's the hard nigger with an ER. They was like, oh man, we gotta get this out of here.
I mean, granted, he has what 3 more seasons than him.
Who?
But Eli's played 3 more seasons than him.
Oh, so the longevity factor.
I mean, if we take out those 3 seasons, he still would have more yards thrown than Troy Aikman and more touchdowns. It's not changing.
I honestly just believe 2K should make a football game and bleep out all the white people's names. Just
Yo,
every white person's
speaking of
name.
what I talked about earlier,
Every white name.
Imagine if all blacks just got up and left the NFL alone, man.
We would.
That would be a powerful statement.
Yeah, it'd be a powerful statement. That would be
NFL
crazy.
But watch the crime go up. Take the game away from people.
So you think I'm gonna take the game away from myself? You think I'm gonna take the game of life for myself?
If we're being honest, he's not lying. What Ray Lewis said is not a lie. If all the black just left the NFL.
They got a lot of criminals, man. That's the only thing I will say.
Not even first of all, a lot of niggas that leave the NFL, they go to jail after.
Yeah.
That's a lot of these niggas start selling drugs and shit like that. I see it happen a lot.
Yeah, because these contracts don't be guaranteed. And
That's a
be
fact.
And they be going through many car collisions. They brain cells be fucking going away and shit.
CTE?
What the fuck is a 6'8", 267-pound nigga gonna do outside of play football?
He can stock the shells at home.
Greg Hardy's in UFC now.
Oh yeah, he's fighting now.
A nigga like Greg Hardy likes to beat up women, so he needs to be in the UFC.
True.
So somebody can beat him up.
That's true.
He just knocked somebody out though.
To answer your question,
He dead ass fucked some nigga up
Knocked
mad
that
fast.
out, bro.
to answer your
Sorry, Greg.
But yeah, go ahead.
To answer your question, to keep it all the way funky, is that the NFL's fault or is that the players' fault?
What?
Both.
The
Both.
fact that they
Both.
that big and they can't do nothing else?
No. I'm saying like you mentioned it as if like what is a player supposed to do? I mean, he did get the money. You know, you didn't have to necessarily blow it the way that you did.
True.
So is that NFL's responsibility or is that the players' responsibility?
True. Yeah. That's a good question.
There's a long line of people to blame.
Yeah.
When you come,
There is,
when you come
but
to
it's both.
because this goes back to not even football. Because if I'm average person that comes in, average rookie in NFL, they like 22, 23.
Yeah.
So if I'm 23 years old and I just became a millionaire and I don't know how to deal with that money, you would say that's my parents' fault, right?
No, I would say that, if
wouldn't
you're in a
say?
position to make a
If I don't know how to deal with money, you wouldn't say that's my parents' fault?
No. If
You
you're
would.
if you're in a position to
You say it's your upbringing's fault.
if you're in a position to make the decision to say I'm going to put my body on the line to make this my livelihood, you should be conscious enough to understand how to handle money, bro.
No. Here's the one thing. Here's the
that
one
sounds
thing.
kind of white, bro.
Here's the
I ain't
one
gonna
thing.
lie to you.
No.
That
Here's
sounds
the
kinda
one
Very
thing.
Caucasian of
Here's
you.
the one thing I'd say about
sounds
that.
kinda white.
These
Because-
niggas are doing
because
1 year
these are-
of college.
these-
These are hold on.
you
These
gotta-
are niggas that probably been nice since they was in elementary school, been scouted since they was in elementary school, got to high school, probably was mad easy for them. They probably didn't have to do their homework. They probably didn't have to do mad shit.
Right.
This is just me just thinking of like top prospects. They don't got to do mad. Then you go to college. 1 year or 2 years? What is it? 2 years?
You got to play 3 years in high school.
Or 3 years.
But
3
I'm not
years
even
of
thinking about
college,
that,
right?
bro.
You go through your 3 years,
I'm
and then when
thinking
you,
I'm thinking about the fact that most of these kids are African American from the hood,
yeah.
The problem
so
really
they already don't know how to
starts
deal with
the
bread.
NCAA.
Yeah,
that's
it does. That's what I was getting to. The
But it
college
don't
part.
even start there though, bro. It starts. Shit, man. It goes.
that's
it goes
okay.
all the way
It goes
back.
from scouting, it goes from all that shit.
Slavery.
Goes all the way back. All the way back slavery, man.
How? Can I ask you how you like?
How it starts with the NCAA.
Yeah.
It does.
Listen, so if I go to college and I'm like, the star linebacker, yada yada yada, you guys want me to put my time into football, put my time into school.
Right.
Now, let's say I'm somebody that's funny and I want to go on YouTube and start some videos up.
I can't
I'm
do
a
that.
funny dude
Yeah.
going on YouTube.
You can't do that.
Videos up. I want to sell my merchandise. You can't sell.
You can't sell nothing. You can't do that.
Because in the
do that.
eyes of the NCAA, I'm not getting these views, and people aren't buying my merchandise because they like it or because I'm funny. They're buying it because I play for whatever bullshit university that I play for,
Facts.
and I'm a star athlete.
Meanwhile,
So I can't
schools are making
monetize. I
bread.
can't monetize
schools like
off of
Ohio
my image.
State getting almost millions.
I think Clemson just got a $58 million
I can't,
10-year
I
extension
can't
with Nike.
monetize off of my image, but you can.
But you can't. And here's another thing though. Like I know a few we knew a few student athletes when we went to St. John's and shit. Those niggas wasn't in like the marketing classes. They wasn't in the management classes. They was giving them like classes that was like you could pass this mad easily. Get back to basketball.
Yeah, like
You get what I'm saying? Like
because no funny shit. Those are classes I took, so I took it with the.
I mean, it is also on them.
too.
I feel like it
Because
is also
you
on
trying to get through this class shit the fastest, so you could get to what you know.
You got to
you're
take
here
your
for.
education
Yeah.
just as
But
seriously.
you got to take your education.
But here's
a lot of
another
accountability.
thing. The only thing
Yeah.
that's crazy about that is I do agree with
But
that.
that accountability,
it gets mad
that-
hard
but
for
that's-
those
that's-
students.
I can't even
usually.
put that on the student athlete still because
Yeah.
as a student athlete, when
They should
these
accommodate
same kids was in high school, they was making money for their high school.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I'm
Their
not
high
agree.
school wasn't helping them.
Facts.
but they can still work in high school.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
say that because of the
Well,
I feel like they should accommodate them more.
Man, depends who you ask, bro.
Yeah.
Because I remember when the PSAL investigated Bashy and Lance over.
I'm gonna be objective.
Mad bread,
getting
getting mad shit.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
objective here because if you know you on the cusp of making millions, right, and you have no familiarity with it, you're not gonna educate yourself on that.
But think about it. We're speaking in hindsight as conscious individuals.
Yeah, we're not speaking.
Where are you getting this enlightenment to do that
Right.
from?
Who is also
as
pushing
You
you?
just
young
thinking you getting money.
black
Besides,
man?
we're not on their side. You get what I'm saying? They probably don't have people like us next to them being like, yo.
Yes, man.
Because they have niggas that's like, you about to make $1 million, buy a
They
Wraith,
got a
nigga.
bunch
Buy
of-
a Wraith.
they
They
got-
have those niggas.
They got a bunch
Yeah.
of niggas that was broke just like them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about to watch a nigga come
so
up.
again, that goes back to me asking because he mentioned that's the NCAA fault. What does the NCAA have to do with the niggas buying?
Send some tutors to teach
It's
them how
everybody-
money
if
you
management
teach-
is
if you're- if
something.
you-
Because look, it was a girl who was dumb nice, #1 recruit playing ball, and she quit to sing because what happened is like he was saying, she can't do nothing outside of the
Yeah, you can't put yourself
NCAA.
out there
They will
besides
investigate
sports.
you. You get what I'm saying? So they and another thing, right? So the football games, the basketball games, the college, they don't do it no more because what they were saying was we could pay the players or some shit like that. And they were like, no.
Yeah, what you paying them for?
What are we paying them for?
So
We
think
can-
about it. Think about it. Those are decisions to actively not pay the players. That's not coming out of their pocket. They're also stopping them from getting outside money.
But
You get what I'm saying? So there is if somebody acts negatively against you, they're still accountable for those actions, even if you move ignorantly while it's going on.
This is something that's a common conversation in the sports world. Do you believe that scholarship students?
No. Yeah, I mean, yes.
Should be paid.
I already know what you
Should
got.
be paid? Yes, all of them, bro. Yes.
Because
Yo,
Because first of all,
school should be
I've seen
free.
this math. I've seen this
Yo,
math
I was about
broken
to say
down.
that. The math
I've seen
is
the math broken down too
crazy.
many times.
Their profit
people say,
for the school?
People say, first of all, people don't even understand that a scholarship is not even a 4-year contract.
Facts.
It is a 1-year renewable contract.
Facts. They can
so
cut you
if
at
I
any
don't
point.
perform
They cut you.
on the field, fuck in the classroom, if I don't perform on the field, I can lose this.
Here's another thing. They rather hold you down if you're doing bad academically than if you're doing bad.
Hold up. Shit ain't
athletically.
even get there yet. Now, people talk about the price of these scholarships, like how much these scholarships are worth. Yo, the average person that plays at any D1 school that's very big in whatever sport they playing in, they pay back their tuition, their scholarship tuition for that year in a matter of 2 to 3 games.
Yeah.
In 2 to 3 games, the school has already made back every dollar they invested into you for this year.
And that's not even including like jersey sales and all the extra shit
So,
that comes
so
with it.
I'm talking about schools where it's costing people $100,000 to go for a year, shit like that.
Excuse me if I want to flip burgers at Burger King on the
Yeah.
side to get myself some money. You feel
And we're
me?
watching these
It's like-
same student athletes on the same timelines that we on say they hungry because they ain't got no fucking food on their
That
meal
was
plate.
Shabazz Napier said that shit after the national championship game.
Come
my
on,
nigga.
bro.
That nigga was on the national
on,
championship
bro.
game. Like, yo, like I was hungry. I couldn't eat yesterday, but like we went through this. We
Come
did this.
on, bro. Yo, y'all
Nigga,
remember
like-
when BET used to have that like sports little show on the like weekend? Y'all remember when Melo was on it when he was at Syracuse? Yo, Melo was living in like regular college squalor like the rest of us, bro. And that nigga was on the cover of NCAA Final Four, son.
Yo,
On the cover.
on
The
cover.
cover.
Cover
And he can't get
Cover
paid for
athlete,
that.
bro.
Think about it. Think if somebody puts your face on something, they could sell it, and they making millions of dollars. And they say, we can't. No, we're not giving you nothing.
Here's another.
No, we're not giving you nothing. You can't have nothing.
Here's another crazy part. If some nigga pulls up like, I seen you on NCAA as the cover athlete. Here's some sneakers. You can get in fucking trouble. Like it's over. It could be over for your career if they find out about that. If a nigga's like, let me take you out.
Not unless it's the motherfuckers that sponsor
No,
the
of
school.
course.
Yeah. You know, the niggas that sponsor the school can give you whatever because it's paid for.
It's part of the school, but
Are you
Shit's bullshit.
a NBA watcher?
I watch the NBA. I do.
Your team is.
I'm a Knicks fan.
We brothers, man. We brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Proud Knicks fan.
So, y'all don't mind me asking a fellow Knicks fan a question, right?
Fuck the Knicks.
Be respectful. Be respectful.
What's the one thing that you hate that the Knicks did this summer?
The one thing that I hate.
They did a lot of good things. They did a lot of good things.
But you gotta talk about the hate, bro. This is the hate ball show.
They hired David Fizdale.
I love that.
I fuck with David Fizdale, man. I just don't think nobody should align themselves with James Dolan. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck James.
Yeah, he's a fucking terrible person.
Yeah, I second that. But one thing.
I hate that they let the news break out about Dolan selling the team, and then now this motherfucker still got the team. I haven't seen them try to sell it yet.
Nah.
You got my hopes up.
That wasn't. They just was talking early. Like what he did, he separated the garden from the team.
Right.
Okay.
So he can sell the team without selling the garden.
Well, somebody needs to swipe that shit and take that shit.
He's gonna have it soon.
Well,
bro.
isn't the garden moving soon? Or some shit like that?
I mean, the garden.
Not no more?
We ain't even on. This is Madison Square Garden, and we not even on.
But they said it was a
Madison
10.
Yeah,
hold on, I'm
so
gonna tell you. Hold on. I gotta look this
It
up.
wouldn't be the first time, bro. Madison Square Garden has been had a couple locations in the city. I can't wait till James Dolan, man, for real, man. For real, man.
He gotta go.
I want to see.
okay.
I don't even care about the Knicks no more, bro.
They proposed it. They proposed
I want to
to
see
move
my Rangers
They proposed
get
to move
back to winning championships. I want to see the Liberty get back to being good.
Nah, not as long as Maya Moore playing basketball.
Come on, bro. Just get the fuck out of here.
She be giving niggas that work, son.
Everybody here play ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
How come niggas never got into hockey?
Oh, hockey's fucking fun.
You know why? I'll tell you why.
You gotta remember, all of these sports, bro, we play sports that are cheap for us to play as little niggas. We can grab a football and play football in the street. We could turn whatever into a hoop, bro. Hockey is hella expensive, bro. I gotta buy skates.
You gonna buy some rollerblades, nigga, to practice for your ice skates?
I need
and then buy a
that shit is hella
sticks
expensive. And by the time most of us would have had the means to do it in like high school and shit like that, like we hella behind.
And here's another thing: you gonna have to move to an area that has like those type of sports.
Yeah.
Our schools in our
That's also
zones not gonna have hockey.
Yeah, think about it. I'm from Brooklyn. I never heard of a Brooklyn hockey
We'd have to
team.
go to a private school.
Nigga, I heard
We'd have to
of
go to
one
private school.
field hockey team,
We'd
and
have
it
to-
was like the white. It was the white Catholic school.
I didn't know.
that was part of our shit.
I didn't hear about field hockey till I transferred to high school with you. That ass.
That shit.
I know the private schools, like most of the private schools out here, they got most of the private schools in the city in New York, they got all of them shits.
Yeah.
So that's how
Also, no nigga want to walk around looking like Jason.
Yeah.
Fucking hockey
That's a
pads.
nigga though. As a
Scaring
black
people
person.
like, come on.
That was my next question. Like, you guys
But here's the thing though.
I would've played.
But here's the thing though. It's not. But I don't think that's
wrestled
true.
in high school. I played baseball. I played football. I ain't play basketball because I'm 5'9". So
I hooped.
5'10",
I hooped
whatever.
and I played football. I used to play for the Skyhawks, my nigga.
I was wrestling in high school. I was fucking
I didn't start playing football till high school. I ain't never played. I played basketball when
I
I
played
was
for like
young.
4 years. 4
I ain't
years
played
when I was a
no-
young boy.
I was wrestling and
then
then
I-
I quit and I was like, it's dance.
I was playing pop on a baseball.
Yeah. Wilding in the street.
I did football, basketball, Golden Gloves.
Randomly, I was nice at the whitest sport, or one of the whitest sports. Bowling.
Yo,
I used to
Oh.
watch niggas bowling, bro.
It's true though. It's dead ass nice
Mad
and low.
random.
It's the
Bro,
most random shit,
bro.
son.
I almost hit. I don't know if y'all niggas know about bowling alleys. Well, y'all niggas should know about the bowling alleys in Brooklyn.
Nigga, what?
What the fuck
Those
is
were the
that
best
shit?
fights.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it's on? I can't remember.
Facts.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was on Snyder.
Yo.
On Snyder and like Flatbush, bro. I almost bowled a 300 in this. I had like a 287.
I wish I knew any of that means.
Yo, you know how good at bowling I am? I bowl with the guards up.
I think I had.
Trying to have a blast.
Yo, I don't ball unless I'm drunk. Like that's my rule. Like it's like I don't want to fucking not be fucked up and bowl.
Nah, I gotta bowl with the guards up, B.
What?
Nigga, the bumper shits. He be getting crazy.
I be getting crazy because then I can like roll it off, do a little bit bounce. And shit.
Niggas do
But
the
that
special,
other
like,
shit where I
the
gotta
curveball
roll it
shit?
straight. Nah, dog, it's over.
Nah, you gotta wall out.
And I don't even know how to pick bowling balls. Like they was like, bro, that's a girl's ball, son. How I'm supposed to know that?
I'm supposed to fucking know which one is the
It's
better
too much,
one.
bro. So I
Just
just
be
go.
wildin'.
I go to the bowling alley with all my friends, but I don't bowl.
I'm
I just be
old.
the one get. I be in the back talking.
I just be a nigga. But I also be the nigga talking bad shit like I know what I'm doing. Like I be walking up like, oh, I'm about to hit the split right now. Hold on, y'all about to see this? And then they like, oh, you know something? I'm like, no, I don't know shit. I'm just bowling right now.
It's actually fun playing certain games when you know you actually suck at it.
Yeah, it's mad fun.
Because
Yeah.
You just can't play black games and like you're not.
Except spades. If you don't know how to play spades,
nah.
You get destroyed.
Yeah, don't play those.
And Uno and shit like that, random games.
I will
it's
fucking
mad
smoke
aggressive.
you. If you my partner and you renege, nigga. Oh.
All right. I know we're talking about.
A renegger?
I know we're talking about sports right now.
Spades is sport.
But I got a special topic that I feel like this is a good collective to go on this topic right here.
Okay.
So y'all know I just came back from vacation.
Yeah.
I went on a little cruise, and y'all know when when you're on vacation and you staying like at the resort or whatever, and you know it's just like a collective of people, so you got to interact with people all the time. So I went on a cruise, so you know I got to interact with a certain amount of people for like however many days I'm on there. So there was mad young people on the cruise. Like I don't know if anybody knows about cruising, but like if you're going to cruise and you're young, Carnival is where you go because like the 18 to 35, dumb lit. Like that's most of the shit. Yo, listen. So I'm on the ship and it's mad young. It's like the 20 to like our age is lit.
Yeah.
So it's mad nice pieces on the ship. I'm talking about, yo, you can just like take a pic, bro, and just shoot your shot. Like all week, you got. Bro, I went on an 8-day cruise, bro. I was 8 days. You got 8 days.
You can have a baby in 8 days.
Yo, bro, listen. The next
You
cruise
got a baby.
The next cruise I go on, I want to go on a 14-day
You can make a whole baby in 8 days.
I want to go.
You
on
can bake a cake, boy.
I want to
This
go on
nigga
a
Palm
14-day
is
cruise.
living
nigga.
the nautical life, son.
Nigga, if I go
Every
on-
day is getting worse.
if I
Here
go on
you
a
black.
14-day
And then the next
cruise-
time I'm gonna do 2 years cruise.
If I'm on a 14-day cruise, nigga, just know I'm coming back married. With at least 3 kids.
This nigga is Gilligan.
Yo, he's Gilligan like a motherfucker. This nigga Paul gonna come back and be
telling
like,
y'all.
I'm telling you, my wife is in Turks. I'm gonna come back.
I'm guaranteed that is actually a very possible thing that can happen. We're not going to talk about it though. But I guarantee you, one of these shows will eventually be on a Carnival vessel. Guaranteed.
gonna be lit.
All these niggas gonna be there. But yo, so there's mad pieces, right? Mad Jones. So like 3 nights in, like the second day at sea, before we hit the first island, right? I noticed on like the late night, one night I'm spinning the block, you feel me? And
Spinning the block.
yeah, that's
Spinning the water block.
Nah,
do it.
I mean, we on the ship.
Yeah, same shit though. I feel you.
I'm spinning the deck.
Spinning the
You
deck.
feel me?
Yeah, facts.
I'm spinning the deck after the club one night, and if you cruise, you know after the club, the pizza shop is lit because it's 24 hours.
Free.
And that's where everybody going. Niggas got the beach pills up there. It's music. It's lit up there,
lit.
like the club. So, you know, I have my JBL portable speaker. So I'm walking through playing my Future. And I noticed this young boy, this nigga was about 6'3". But the nigga was a young nigga. He was like in his early 20s, 21 or something. This nigga's in the cut with a shorty, right? Nice little Joan. Niggas in the cut with us. So I'm like, all right, I see boy working. Do your thing, work. I like seeing
I like
my
seeing-
young
yeah,
niggas. I like
put in
seeing
that
my young
work.
niggas get
Yeah.
their feet wet on the ship. You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
I'm like, young boy, work. You feel me? So like the next day we was in Turks. That night after the club again, spinning the block.
The deck.
Spinning the deck.
Yeah, spinning the
They
deck.
know.
You know. And I see young boy again. Same cut, same shorty. I'm like, all right, putting in a lot
better
of
close.
work.
That's a
Gotta
lot of
close. Gotta close the deal. Cause I'm not gonna I don't wanna
Day
sound
2
like,
is done.
I don't wanna sound misogynistic or nothing, but if you cruise, you know that most of the young people here to get it popping. Like we trying to have fun, get drunk, get some pussy, get some dick, whatever they, everybody trying to get theirs. So I said that next night, I'm like, damn, young boy work. Cause she was a good piece, very good.
Sometimes
piece.
you gotta put in a little extra work.
Sometimes
So
you
you
gotta put in a
sometimes you
little
like,
extra
alright, I see you, young boy. I see
Yo,
why
facts.
you're there.
Especially if you know what time.
All right, so after we hit all 3 of the islands that we hit Turks, we hit PR, we hit DR. The first day back at sea, and after the club, I was with my cruise John, well, one of them, and spent the deck, and I'm like, damn, young boy still here in the cut. That's crazy. he ain't take it down yet.
Mm-hmm. That's
The reason why you know he ain't take it down yet
because he's still working so
if you,
hard.
Listen, now either he ain't
Still
take it down
working.
yet,
He
or he
working
was
mad
cruise
hard.
cuffing.
Oh, he was
Now,
cuffing crazy.
Cruise cuffing, that's some shit you
Was
see
she that
regularly.
bad, though?
She was. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I threw a couple words out of here and there on the pass by a couple times. Like me and her had dialogue a couple times.
I threw a few things. Threw a few words. Hey.
Me and her had dialogue.
Y'all over there?
Cruising, you feel me? I threw a couple dogs at her, you feel me? We had dialogue a few times, but I wasn't present because she was like, I think she was like 19 or 18 or something. So I'm like, that was his lead, exactly. I just throwing words at her. She looked
Yeah,
good.
young boy, get that.
I know niggas know what I'm talking about. You see a John that just look good. You just like, I gotta just say something.
Yeah,
Something.
man.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on? What's your name?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
So the question that I really got for y'all is like, so when y'all see situations like that, like, do y'all like in the environment that I was in, when you see situations like that, do you holler at young boy like, yo, look, listen, young boy, you gotta go for the kill or walk away because you looking bad out here.
Nah, if you say that, you come off as a hater. So automatically you go.
But you know what's crazy? The young boys was on the ship hating because them niggas was not getting them two young boys in particular. They wasn't getting nowhere because they was just
cuffing.
They was harbor sharking.
Yeah,
They really was.
They was taking.
Is this an episode of The Greatest Catch, nigga? Like, this shit is crazy right now.
If you just, you clearly you cruise. You cruise. So you know how it go down, man. If you play it cool, it's gonna go down for you, bro. All you gotta do is just be the nigga that you are on the street.
The minute you do that, right, the nigga gonna come off and say like, "Oh, this nigga think he is telling me how to get some pussy."
A nigga that's out here doing it.
An older nigga that's trying to give you knowledge. But here's what I do. I don't even walk up to niggas. What I would do is like, if young man is really trying to get it, and he's putting in too much work.
A couple times they was like, they came and like was in the area with niggas. You feel me?
Okay, so
niggas was. I wasn't the only nigga saying it. A couple niggas was like, yo, you see these niggas? Niggas don't got no kill moves.
What,
I was like, y'all see it though. I was like, y'all see it though.
But I'm one of those niggas that I wouldn't want to embarrass my young son, but I would like dead ass probably pull up and just start saying like random shit to both of them, like oh, y'all about to get it popping tonight, right? Oh, I see y'all. And according to her reaction, I would know if he not about to get nothing or not.
Look, I would have to teach young boy one of the hard
This
lessons.
is what I'm.
Look. So what I would do, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm single. If I'm single, I'm my age or whatever. I know she's 19, but what I would do was I scoop it just to piss him off.
Yo, son,
and
listen to me.
then I'd be like, I'd be like, yo, bro. And at that point, it is hating. But I'm gonna tell him, yo, bro, you gotta move quicker than that, and I'm gonna leave her alone.
Very simple, son. Like,
that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. That's why I had shot them words at her. That's when I shot the words at that time. That's when I found out she was 19, and I was like, I ain't even on it like that. And she was like, that's like, that's
boy,
really
you some cutthroat. Yo, I'm a cutthroat, bro.
It was like 2 years ago.
That's a lesson, bro.
19 would have been a go. I'm a little too old for 19.
You gotta think about it. It's a dog world. If it was you and there was another dude, he'd have tried to get it.
Nah, that's a fact.
And he'd have probably got it before you. So at that point, if me, I'm the dude I am now, and I'm single though, I'm gonna scoop it, and then I'm gonna tell young boy I scooped it. Sorry. Next time you gotta move faster.
Wait,
I don't even want it.
Y'all ever had a conversation with young boy? Know if he was trying to like cuff or anything?
I don't know what them young niggas was doing, bro. Cause they was hating on niggas on the shit. That's why niggas.
Cause they don't know how to play. Like you always think they gotta play them close.
Yeah,
you gotta let them
know
fly.
the game,
You get what I'm saying?
Like,
Cause you know what it is when you try to play chicks too close, they start to feel themselves like, oh, I got it already. It's in the bag. Yeah. No, and it's just like if you say, yo,
in that environment, bro.
Also, in that environment, that would make the chick look more appealing to other niggas.
Think,
yeah.
like,
you know what I'm saying? And they know that already because women are aware of shit like that.
That shit go by mad fast, so you gotta work quick. If you giving this shorty mad attention and like we only been here for 2 days,
and the other chicks now, what happened is if somebody scooped it. If somebody scooped in, you lose out on shorty. Now you go and shoot your shot at other chicks. They're gonna be like, don't you got a little girlfriend over here? You just shot yourself in the foot over a loss, bro.
Mad nights. Like you
It's
looking
a dog.
like
Here's what I gotta say. Just let these young niggas learn, man. They gotta make mistakes. That's
agree.
really what it is.
All right. Hey, yo, last topic. Make it quick. Make it quick, and we out of here, yo.
facts.
Melo to the Rockets.
Terrible. What are they gonna do?
Here's my thing.
I heard they trying to get JR too.
Yo,
Melo
they trying to curse Melo. That's really they are though. They dead ass.
The whole NBA.
They tried to like literally be like, yo, JR, pull up. That's what the Rockets
Melo
was trying
to
to
the
do.
Rockets sounds interesting if Chris Paul can be the facilitator.
Are you fucking serious?
Can he stay home?
Nigga, what kind of rule?
Nigga,
What are you
you said
saying?
if Chris
nigga?
Paul can be the
facilitator, he is. He
is
the
the
facilitator.
facilitator.
Nigga, I'm sorry, but Melo gotta fucking play defense if these niggas want to do anything, bro. That's really
is.
dead ass
There's
it.
only one ball, bro. There's only one ball.
And if you play defense, you don't use a basketball. You gotta take it from the other nigga, bro. This is what I'm saying. He just gotta play defense, bro.
If Melo
Literally
has
it.
2 steals in the box score at night, I'm happy.
That's it. That's all we saying, bro. Like honestly, at the end of the day, if Melo's playing defense, the offense is gonna come. He's buckets, bro. Like even though if he's in a situation where he can literally, they're gonna let him ISO. They're also like this is where he should be, nigga. No, he don't gotta play defense
I honestly
like
think
that,
they
but-
might not make Melo ISO as much because James Harden is the
Harden be
ISO
ISO
guy.
and-
I think what Melo's role is going to have to diminish in the sense of he got to play the wing and just move around.
He also gotta
the
be
wing,
post and shit.
cut wings,
Corners.
wings,
But that's
fucking
the way-
cuts to the basket.
wings and corner.
That's what he got to do. He
Wings-
can't be
wings
the
and corner, wings
ball
and
stopper.
corner.
Let James Harden do that,
Yeah.
and let Chris Paul.
And James Harden's gonna ISO and
You
kick it
just
out
move,
anyway.
bro.
Melo's
That's why I
basically,
say if Chris Paul is allowed to be the facilitator.
Yeah.
Melo's
He is
basically
allowed
going to be when Harden's on the bench and they need a bucket and Chris Paul's like, you know what, I can't carry this possession.
I gotta
I'm tired.
pass.
Yeah.
I'm tired. That's when Melo has to.
Yeah,
take it.
that's Melo.
That's when Melo has to.
That's
take
all
it.
you gotta do. And play
Get you a
defense.
quick
That's it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm still
Yeah,
confused as to
rebound.
why they trying to get J.R. Smith too.
Yo, yeah, I don't know what that.
I didn't hear that.
I read that and then
Heard
they
the-
wrote like,
heard the shit on ESPN
you know,
last
they
night.
can never have more shooters. And I'm like, what kind of dumbass logic is that, nigga? What do you have? What? J.R. Smith?
In Houston?
I mean, think about it though, bro.
Green light.
Yeah, they might as well.
They might as well. They
might
had
as well.
PJ fucking Tucker and Eric
They
Gordon.
lost,
now
Tucker
understand.
plays defense,
Now,
though,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But PJ Tucker does nothing
Yeah, he
else.
can't shoot for sure.
Like he shoots, but he can't shoot.
These niggas also
He
shot
was-
like
he
best
was
at
staying at
27.
He wears very good sneakers.
Didn't they shoot like over
His kick game is
27 in
fire.
their half against the Warriors?
Very good sneakers.
They need JR to
But
go
also,
over 33,
no funny
bro.
shit. Hot take. Mike D'Antoni just can't fucking coach. He didn't change his personnel when he was playing against those fucking teams. My
Here's
nigga.
a hot take.
He didn't change.
Here's
his
the
shit.
hottest take of
Why
all
didn't?
time.
No. Wait. No.
That's a really hot
No,
take.
because think about it. You got.
That's-
and
I was
that's
about
that-
to
Think
say
about
that. I
it.
was
Think
about
about
to
it.
say
No,
that.
think about it. Think about it. If
Nah, it's
PJ
not.
Tucker's not hitting, Gerald Green's not hitting. What was the other third option? Eric Gordon's not hitting.
Eric Gordon.
You have Joe Johnson on the
Trevor
bench,
Ariza.
who's old. Trevor Ariza is not hitting. All 4 of these guys not hitting, and you only rotate them 4, and you have Joe Johnson, who's a shooter. Ryan Anderson, who's a shooter.
Yeah, Ryan.
And you never rotate them in?
I'm not even on that. I would say, why the fuck you ain't pump fake and take the jump shot? They giving you the closer
To
shot.
answer your question,
Come to the rim a little bit and shoot.
That nigga been terrible
Right.
since Phoenix,
Three's
bro.
not hitting. Range
I don't
is
care. Niggas gonna say those
Analytics.
Phoenix teams are some of the best teams ever.
Niggas
Like,
that listen
he's been
to
bad
too
since
much
Phoenix, bro.
Analytics.
Niggas been bad since
swear
Phoenix.
I'll take more 3-pointers than them, even if we make less shots.
No,
we make
no.
more threes. We're
No,
gonna
bro.
win. That's
What
dumb,
kind of
Mike
terrible
D'Antoni.
ass analytics
That
is
is
that,
dumb.
son?
His rotations are
Yo,
dumb.
stupid. Was that Morey? That was Daryl
Mike
Morey?
D'Antoni,
He was like in the
yes.
crib. Daryl
They
Morey
are
was like,
dumb.
the analytics told, I went on a computer and I put in an Excel spreadsheet that if we shoot 15 more 3-pointers than the Warriors, we might make half. We'll beat them by 5.
That
telling
is
you, that was
dumb.
like his plan,
That is
nigga.
dumb. Mike
He said,
D'Antoni,
if we make
teach,
half, nigga,
coach
no.
defense.
They're gonna make more than you.
Coach your team to make a stop. Coach
Hey,
them
yo.
to make one stop. I swear
Defense.
to God.
Yo,
The games that the games that the
Mike
Rockets
D'Antoni's
won,
right.
PJ Tucker, Trevor Ariza, and Chris Paul were locking niggas
Mike
up,
D'Antoni's
son.
right. Make a
PJ Tucker was grabbing 15 rebounds on niggas when they was winning.
And he's 6'5".
And he's 6'5". This nigga, yo, all I'm saying is defense. Y'all should put it on defense. Don't put it on them 3-point shooting shit. Why y'all getting J.R. Smith? What do you need him for?
Gerald Green's missing a finger, and you put him outside
yeah.
to shoot. Of course he's gonna be fucking.
They ain't let this nigga dunk in years, bro. He's so nice.
J.R. Smith, I like the move.
Nah.
Because you get the green light and J.R.
Green light for what?
You see how many threes
To get taxless money and buy all the Henny you want, nigga. That's just
he still finishes games with
Keep
7 points.
J.R. Smith away from
my
Carmelo
family,
Anthony.
nigga. Keep her away from my family, my
them
team.
away from each other.
So we gonna end this on this. Deep run with Melo, yes or no?
No, because the West is too deep.
Deep run with Melo, yes or no?
I say second round.
Second round?
Yeah.
Deep run with Melo, yes or no?
Unless a deep run is a new word for diarrhea, I'm going to say they're not making the Western Conference Finals.
No, I'm not. They're not making the Western Conference Finals. First round bounce.
Yeah.
I literally think first round bounce for whatever. I think the Lakers gonna take them out, nigga.
Yeah.
First round.
Yeah.
I say whatever team they see in the first round is taking them out, bro.
Well, first
I don't
round
care.
Jazz supposed to be.
And if the Jazz are the number 2,
Think about it. How competitive the West is, they're either going to be at the top or at the bottom. Either way, they got to play a really good team.
and they're gonna get
Either way.
fucking smacked.
Either way. But yo, we got to get out of here, fellas.
Yes.
Yo, boy.
We went to the end of the show.
Jesus
Ain't
Christ.
forget. You stayed inside. You smart. I see you smart. I like that. Keep being smart.
Yo, Reem, take us out.
Yo, man, it's your boy reemaveli, aka. Oh fuck. I'm gonna get y'all right the next episode. Reemaveli, aka Shane Grady, aka Luke Shit. Shout out to our guests.
Yo, thanks for having me. I'm sure I'll probably be back to see y'all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we probably gotta watch that Ray Lewis live. Ray Lewis jump on.
So this is me, Penny, hate the hard way. Samuel, I hate.
Tell them what you do. Your kick game is crazy. You got to go to him for the kicks, man.
For
that's
the
a kick
sneaks?
plug. Yeah, that's a kick plug.
Shit's up, bro. I got some stuff. I got something for you.
Those ain't regular fucking Olympics either. Just so y'all know.
Just so y'all
No,
know.
they
Part
got
of
a
the
little hard
city.
on the side.
Just chill.
Let's chill.
Relax.
Palm, it's on you.
Palm, Crown Prince of fuck you. You know who I'm talking to. Fuck you. You. Exactly you.
It's Smith, a.k.a. Try Me Curvin, man. We in the building.
You already know it's your boy Colton, aka Gary Hayton, and yeah.
We out.
Yo, man. There's this girl that I met on the cruise from Queens. If you see this, I love you.
Oh my god.
Fuck your boyfriend.